ain't even going through this. They say Devin won because it was so close, man. The biggest problem I got with
Yeah.
the fight is somebody gave Devin the 10th round. That shouldn't have been. Devin didn't win the 10th round. I think he probably even knows that. I kind of feel bad for Devin because he fought his butt off, and he can't control the scorecards, and he got baptized under fire. Like he's a young guy, that's a real hard fight for a young guy, and he took the fight. He been asking for the fight for years, and he's gonna be better because of that. And all of the backlash that he's catching, is not his fault. All he did was just take the fight and perform the best that he could, and people blaming him because they think the decision should have went the other way. Uh, I um I still don't know who won that fight, man. I don't. I was looking at the fight like, God damn, this is a hard fight to score. That fight was hard to score. I could tell you a couple other fights that was hard to score for me. Maidana Mayweather won. Couldn't tell who won that fight. Uh, Warwick Kovalev was very hard to score the first fight.
Hmm.
Some fights is just like that where it's so tight. You're like, what the hell am I watching? And that was just one of those fights, and you can't really complain. You can complain about the 10th round. That wasn't a good scorecard, but it was a close fight, man. And you gotta live with that. Like that's all I can say. I don't want, I don't have no skin in the race. I'm not getting a check off for either guy. So I don't want to be fighting and arguing that hard about a fight like that. You know what I mean? I try to watch the fight out of enjoyment to appreciate some of the things that they're doing. But I thought it was a very, very close fight. Um, More people do think Loma won, um, but that's their opinion. Live, obviously, is different than watching it on TV because you could say you don't, you could say you won't, but if you um if you watching the fight uh with the commentators, it can kind of screw up your uh yeah, yeah. So it's
Train
tough, man.
of thought.
So that's all I can say. It was a great fight though, man. I really enjoyed the show actually.
Let- Let's dissect it a little bit because you got a brilliant mind. What were the great things that you liked about Loma that he still has at 35? And what were the things that you really learned about Haney? We all know he has this nice jab that he can keep the distance and an athletic fighter. But it seemed to me in this fight, Loma took away the jab, and he had to show a different type of a fight. Um, Dissect that a little bit for me. What did we learn from Haney, and what do we still see if Lomachenko is still game
Um
enough to keep continuing at that 135
First
division?
Haney, I thought he would jab more, man. But he wasn't jabbing, but he was landing a beautiful right hand to the body. He was landing some good body shots. He was very determined. He didn't let Loma like take the complete play away from him. Uh like he was like more or less like saying like, like I'm not going to just let this guy get all the momentum. He didn't let him get all the momentum. Like whenever Loma would like try to come on and start trying to mount an attack, he was just like, he was very, very determined, man. I was really impressed with his determination. I was impressed with like how reactive he was. Like if Haney landed a good shot, I mean if Loma landed a good shot, like Haney was trying to come right back and get it. Um, he was Haney fought a good fight, man. Uh, that was my fight. I'd be very proud of him. He was real, 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 real determined. He was real. He was like vigilant, almost like I'm not going to just let this guy build up momentum and take me out of the fight. I thought that I thought he got hurt a couple of times, and uh, he responded like a champion. You know what I mean? I thought he got hit buzz with like a left hand, like it's like a weird shot. Like Loma shot a straight left hand, and then he came over with like a little right hook, and Haney like bobbled a little bit, and then Haney came right back, man, and fought his butt off in the 12th round. Um, um, I don't got nothing bad to say about Devin Haney. He fought his butt off, and Loma, you know, uh, he took Haney's jab. Man, he wasn't the same guy from the last couple of
Still got them
fights.
legs.
He performed a lot better, man. He got up for this fight, man. He got really, really up for this fight, man. And man, that straight left hand was nasty. It was like, oh, it was accurate, man. It was knocking Devin head back.
Accurate.
Yeah, he will. Yeah, and he don't load up on it
He'll
either.
hit you with
And
two
he
of them
got a
too
real
if he wants.
sneaky jab. Um, I think both of them took away something that the other one was trying to do. Like Loma took Haney's jab away. Haney took Loma's body punching away. Uh, yeah, like
Was
Haney
it
was
that or
tying
was
him
it?
up. He was being
Yeah, the
rough with him on
smudging,
it. He
right? The
did not
smudging.
let um he Haney did not let Loma land no body punches,
Loma.
and that kind of wears you down the stretch. Haney did a really, really good job. Loma got a real nasty straight left hand to the body,
Mm.
and Loma got that shot where he shoots it up underneath your elbow, where he kind of he hit Linares with the shot, and he did not let him get those shots off, man. I was real impressed with that. Both of them took away something that the other guy wanted to do, and they both raised their game because they found something else. You know what I'm saying? They found other things. Haney had some great body punching in the fight. Um, it was good work, man. It was good work on both of them, man. It was very, very impressive.
I think that, Haney kind of took away some of the angles that Loma had that normally he gives to almost everybody. There was a couple times that Loma was behind Haney, and had his way. But I think that was the amateur pedigree that Loma has that just didn't want to throw those shots to the body for some weird reason. I
Um,
think that's a big difference
um,
maker in his
It
attack.
was. It was. Loma punches don't look hard, but they are hard. You know what I mean? They're like hard and compact and they sharp. And if he keep touching you to the body over and over, that's how them guys, he wear those guys out late. But Haney didn't let him keep touching them to the body. Haney did a really, really good job of taking away Loma's body punches, man. And um, you know, he just did good. I mean, that's all I can say. He did a really good job at taking away his body punches. And, that stuff wears you down the stretch, man. Even if they're not hurting you or putting you to a knee, somebody keep hitting you in your solar plexus, your liver, your ribs, everywhere. It kind of wears you out. And he did a good. Haney did his thing, man. I don't know why he's getting so much criticism. Um, you know, but it's just, that's the world we live
Mm.
in. It was a good fight, real good fight.